Enchantment's Deceit by Reuben White. In the quiet serenity of suburban life, Alice had sought refuge from the tumultuous storms of her recent divorce. Her heart, still heavy with the weight of lost love, yearned for a fresh start. On the train to her new home, she met a captivating stranger whose warm smile and friendly demeanor drew her in like a moth to a flame. Unbeknownst to Alice, this charming woman concealed a sinister secret, a hidden identity as elusive as quicksilver. Madame Enchantress, as she was known, was a master of disguise, wanted by authorities far and wide. Her cunning and chameleon-like abilities made her a ghost in the eyes of the law. She was an expert at extracting confidences, manipulating emotions, and gaining access to the lives of her unsuspecting victims. Alice, vulnerable and seeking companionship, revealed her deepest secrets, unknowingly granting Madame Enchantress a key to her life. Late one ominous night, Alice awoke to a chilling presence in her home. Madame Enchantress had crept into her life like a shadow, and now, she was a looming nightmare. The room plunged into chaos as a desperate struggle unfolded. Madame Enchantress subdued Alice, binding her limbs and muffling her cries. Then, in the eerie depths of the basement, Alice's voice was silenced, and her identity stolen. David, Alice's estranged husband, couldn't shake the gnawing feeling that something was amiss. Despite their divorce, his love for her still smoldered, and he resolved to rekindle their shattered bond. Days turned into a haunting silence, a void that left him uneasy. He embarked on a relentless quest, scouring the neighborhood, displaying pictures of Alice, questioning neighbors, and pleading with the authorities. His determination led him to a woman who had known Alice, the older lady who sensed the impostor. As David showed the older woman pictures of Alice, Madame Enchantress arrived at Alice's house. The older woman's instincts sensed the deception. She declared that the woman living there was not Alice. David, though furious, couldn't place a name to the face before him. His search led him to the local police department, where, without concrete evidence, they offered no aid. David knew he had no choice but to confront the impostor himself. The next night, he knocked forcefully on Alice's door, demanding answers. Madame Enchantress, wearing Alice's stolen identity, feigned innocence. The tension escalated until a blood-curdling scream pierced the air from the basement, a voice David recognized as Alice's. His heart pounding, he rushed toward the sound, only to be struck down by a heavy object wielded by Madame Enchantress. In the inky depths of the basement, where hope seemed to wane, Alice, using her wit and determination, managed to free herself and revive David. Their reunion, though marred by peril, brought a glimmer of hope in the darkness that enveloped them. They knew it was time to make a final stand against Madame Enchantress. As they faced their tormentor, the battle raged on, and the house became a battleground of life and death. It was a struggle that teetered on the precipice of despair. Just when it seemed all was lost, a relentless knock at the front door and a shattering crash at the back heralded the arrival of the police and investigators, their arrival like a beacon of salvation. Madame Enchantress was apprehended at last, her reign of deception and treachery coming to a resounding end. She was brought into custody, her many crimes exposed for the world to see. With Madame Enchantress behind bars, David and Alice were free to rebuild their lives together. Their love, once fractured, was now stronger than ever. They reunited as husband and wife, a family once more, and their shared journey became a testament to the resilience of love and the triumph of the human spirit. In the end, they found their happiness, a reminder that even in the darkest of times, light can shine through, dispelling the shadows of deceit and enchantment. Enchantment's Deceit serves as a stark reminder that appearances can be deceiving, and trust should be granted cautiously. It underscores the importance of resilience, love, and determination in the face of adversity. Ultimately, the story teaches us that even in the darkest of moments, there is hope, and the human spirit can prevail over deception and treachery, leading to a brighter future filled with love and happiness.